And now, Wellness Wednesday, brought to you by Dr. K.
Dr. Kira Tolson, aka Dr. K with Dental Care Baltimore, is back for another Wellness Wednesday.
And today we're talking about some of the advantages of implants over dentures. And I guess for the longest time, Doc, we didn't know that there was an option. So many people just had dentures, and now you're talking about giving people a choice.
Yes, and I'm glad you said there's choices now. For a long time, as you mentioned, a lot of people, when they were missing teeth, they had no choice. Dentures was it. So a lot of common issues that people have with dentures when they come to my office, there are a lot, but I'll highlight just a couple.
Okay.
The first thing is pain and discomfort. Essentially, a denture is a piece of plastic that's resting on gums and bone. So when there's pressure, when patients are eating or they're chewing, that pressure is transferred directly to their gums, and so they can have ulcers or sore spots. So a lot of times patients, especially in the beginning, you have to do a lot of adjustments to try to get the denture comfortable enough even just to walk out of the door. And then as time goes on, the mouth will shrink, the denture becomes ill-fitting, it's loose, it's mobile every time they eat, and causes a lot of discomfort. Another big problem that I see is loss of function. So when patients are chewing, it's plastic, and I'm talking about upper and lower dentures. The jaw moves when you're eating. The tongue is very powerful. It pushes the denture, so it's just doing a lot of moving. So eating for a lot of people is very, very challenging, and they just avoid a lot of foods: chicken, steak, meats, raw vegetables.
Corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob. So just a lot of loss of function, and then just the ability to digest your food properly. You know, it starts in the mouth. It starts with the ability to break down the food so that you can get the vitamins and the nourishment from your foods. And then thirdly, I think, which is the biggest problem with dentures, is just the impact on the social and mental well-being. I have patients who told me that their spouse doesn't even know that they have dentures.
Oh.
Because they're so embarrassed. There's a stigma about even just having a denture out there, and so patients are kind of leading these secret lives with dentures. They avoid going out because they don't want to be, they have to reapply their denture glue. They're avoiding eating, social situations that require food, which most do. So they avoid it altogether. So it has a really significant impact on their mental well-being.
Got you. So implants, obviously the better option because you're avoiding all of that. Are there certain advantages to implants as well?
Yes, so implants have been around for decades, and they're just getting better and better. And I would say implants are the closest thing that we can provide as dentists to natural teeth. Okay. So they're much more comfortable. They're anchored in bone, so they're not moving when you're eating and when you're chewing. So they really feel like your natural teeth. There are literally no restrictions. Once an implant has healed, you can eat whatever you want. I mean, I'll tell patients anything that can break a tooth will break an implant, so don't go eating rocks and hard candy.
Right.
But essentially, you can eat chicken, you can eat steak, you can eat really anything you were eating when you had natural teeth. And then the confidence, the self-confidence that I see people when they come in and they have, they've been wearing dentures, or they have no teeth, or they have failing teeth, and they're used to doing this, when they smile or when they're talking, or they avoid pictures with people. And now with implants, they're smiling. They look like totally different people. They're talking, they're feeling confident. And I would say that's the biggest advantage of implants, is just giving someone their self-confidence back.
That's big. That's big.
Thank you so much, Dr. K. We appreciate it.
We have the number on the screen, of course, for folks to find you, and you're up in Foundry Row.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you,
Dr. Kira.
Thank you for having me.
Wellness Wednesday on WJZ at 9 is brought to you by Dr. K.